Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol with me, Grey Hunter, and Mikey. So we were going to go see the Halbech informant, so I guess we'd best go off and do that. Let's go! Now we purchased the intel in the last episode, so it's a dossier write-up of Marburg. So we're going to go see the anonymous contact at a cafe, and find out what he knows about how Al-Samad might be involved with Halbech. Allons-y!
No sign of our mysterious Halbech contact yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
Nah.
I've never been stood up in my life.
Someone has a high opinion of themselves.
I'm just stating the facts.
Damn right.
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Alright, calm down.
Transmitter's off. I don't plan on reaching for my gun unless you make it necessary.
Once I have the information I
Marburg.
need, I plan to leave. You will not be harmed.
Swell.
You've made an effort to broadcast your arrival in Rome. Why?
I'm here to find out what Halbech is doing in Rome and their ties to Al-Samad.
And what led you to believe that Halbech has any interests in Rome or Al-Samad?
Are you denying that either one is true?
I do not believe you would have come here without evidence.
But what makes you think that?
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Now, how do you know about that?
Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong.
Bitter?
You are Michael Thornton. Straight out of Langley. Perhaps they felt the Untouchables approach would benefit them.
Maybe.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes. But not to me.
So you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are. You're Leland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life.
Yeah,
Kuwait,
he
South
has.
Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell
What can I
me
say?
what you're doing here.
I'm good at it.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak.
Well,
Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
yes, we know. You've got guts.
So am I. And I think we have room to negotiate.
No, I am not authorized to make deals. Besides, I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation,
Of course.
it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call.
Shall we have coffee?
A warning.
Oh.
You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer.
Because?
Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents.
Is that so?
Contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission, and I stay out of the way.
Yes.
You realize I would be betraying my country.
Yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings, and I encourage you to set them aside.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only 2 immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
You don't seem like the corporate stooge type. In fact, you seem like someone who doesn't take orders at all, especially from someone like Leland.
Are you questioning my loyalty?
I am, but not in the way you think. I've read your dossier. From where I'm standing, it doesn't seem like Halbech's any better than the governments that you've served with. In fact, they're like a government unto themselves, and if you think for a second that they give a rat's ass about their employees, then you're twice the fool. Do you seriously think they wouldn't leave you out to dry if they had to?
Your attention to detail and history borders on obsessive.
What can I say? I'm a fan.
You may live through this after all. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? So yeah, if you choose not to kill Jabril al-Bara, I think that was his name, Marburg expresses admiration that you managed to stay under the radar so much, but if you kill him, he's not very happy with you. He's like, hang on, I knew you were here. Another interesting thing to note about Marburg is that he's voiced by the same guy who does Winnie the Pooh. Jim Cummings, I believe his name is. So we just got threatened by Winnie the Pooh. That was a little bit scary. So the connection between Marburg, the VCI, Halbech, and Al-Samad is still unclear. He threatened that anything regarding further investigation would result in the death of myself and anyone allied with us. And upon returning to the safe house, we picked up a phone trace. Okay, so talk to Madison Saint James. She's an interesting character. For a reason I hope to be able to show you.
You weren't hard to find in Rome, you know. The shooting outside of Rome. That poor professor. Taking the bullet like that.
Terrorist. Pretty sure you meant to say
Finding you was
terrorist.
I could say the same. I didn't expect a face-to-face meeting.
And that's when you and Mr. Marburg met up and had lunch.
Yes, we did. It
We
was
talked.
good.
He had a lot to say about Halbech and some suggestions about my involvement with your corporation.
Really? I can rarely get 3 words from the man.
Oh, he's very talkative.
Feel free to have him threaten you whenever you get tired of listening to yourself.
I'd be curious to hear more. And your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Wow.
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he could do a killer impression of you.
He's very
He
good.
described you
He's
as a
very
man
good.
of your word. Patriotic, I believe, also came into the conversation.
It might
But
have.
Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character.
Yes.
Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was
Indeed
in
she
our
did.
office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Oh, shut up, Leland. Stop being such a bitch. So yeah, Leland is not a character that you're really meant to like.
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
Yeah, that might be a
She's calling
problem.
the operator and asking for you by name.
She
Ah.
can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
Well,
Wanna know
we
why
could
she's
get something
looking
out of
for
her.
me?
Okay, let me patch her through.
Okie dokie.
Operator?
Miss St.
Hello.
James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
Of a sort.
No, Miss St. James. This is Michael Thornton.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
I don't believe we've met before. How do you know my name and why are you calling?
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds
Well,
crazy,
yeah,
but
You
I'm a
don't
secret
say.
agent.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This
Probably
line may be
wise.
tapped. She's a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Of course. I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
And there you go. So not only did we get a perk and meet Madison and Marburg, we got a level up. Awesome! And we've got 14 points to spend. So, what's next in the pistol line? Pistol proficiency, which leads to master, which leads to... Ah, I see. Okay. Or we could go with these. Or we could go with these. So, armed and dangerous allows Mike to carry twice his allotment of ammo. I thought we already had that. Maybe I just considered buying it last time. Well, we'll get it. And we'll get... Silent running. We don't really need it, so we'll get better pistol shooting. And we'll put... We'll put 1 point into... Actually, hang on, what's this? Overclock. No, that's not really interesting. Alright, we'll put 1 point into martial arts, so we're fairly good combat. Oh, and we can have a look at that perk we got. So, the one we got... Oh, that's cool. It was... Camaraderie, I believe. So, Camaraderie is 5% discount on all non-Intel purchases from everywhere. Oh, okay. Your words and actions have won over 10 people. I guess that means we got trusted with 10 different people. That's kind of cool. Alrighty. So, we will confirm our changes. And we had some mail to go look at. And I think it said new items. God damn it, go up the stairs. Alrighty. So, emails. The NSA tap. I thought we already had this. Ah, okay. So we're hearing some chatter from the CIA about a Georgia situation. It's an internal affair, so it's not subject to interdepartmental sharing. It is, of course, in our best interest to stay informed. So someone claiming to be a deep mole reported a rogue US agent. Thus the CIA being in charge, not us. The mole did not say which agency is involved. The mole used an NSA verification code. Okay. And bear in mind that we're getting this from the NSA tap. So that's why he's saying it's complete bullshit that they're not in the loop. And the rogue agent was alleged to have been operating in Saudi. So, who does that sound like? Well, we'll have a look. Take a look at this email, but take it with a grain of salt. It's an Al-Samad transmission. The sender IP checks out as coming from an area where Al-Samad operates. And the codes have been used. Okay. Awesome. So, we'll just have a look at that intel we got, because we got a new dossier when we were talking to Marburg, and we got it on an organization called Deus Vult. So, Deus Vult. Named after Marburg's signature catchphrase, Marburg's agents are often former government field agents that have enlisted in the VCI. Many of them have been trained by the US Department of Justice, and then by Marburg himself. So these guys are Marburg's personal army. And I think we got something about him too, didn't we? We've got half his dossier. No, I thought we did, but we didn't get anything on him. It must have been on Madison. Okie dokie. So, I don't think there's any... nice, Mikey. I don't think there's any intel for Madison. There might be, though. So let's have a look. Oh no, there is. So we'll purchase that. I think that's just dossier info on her. Yeah. So, what does it tell us about her? She's a student, if I remember correctly. Yep. And she's fluent in lots of languages. So her work ethic and skill set caused her to be assigned as Marburg's executive assistant. She has access to sensitive material, though most of it will be in code. She's had little idea of what it meant until she found the file on us. She doesn't seem to know exactly what the VCI does besides recruiting ex-military and offering private security. So this could be our in. finding out just what's going on. Okay, so we don't need any weapons or anything like that for this one. There wasn't any mail to reply to, but I was going to have a look and show you something. Now, we could not get this bit of intel because the CIA mission was bugged. There was a bit of info on Marburg there that you couldn't collect because it didn't show up, and there was also a bit of info about Mina. Now, Mina, we do have the bit of info that I want to highlight though. She was with the National Security Administration for several years before coming to Alpha Protocol. Who might, just maybe, have a little bit of coded access to NSA. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go see Madison. So, meet with her. We've acquired the intel. It's a dossier write-up of Madison. Let us go.
Thank you for meeting me, Mr. Thornton.
That's okay.
Let's discuss what you told me over the phone.
I know it sounds crazy.
Not so much, actually.
Just start at the beginning. And don't edit yourself, just tell it.
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal.
Right.
So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
How so?
Well, I'm a popular guy. Maybe Marburg wanted to meet me.
I don't think so. The professor, Jabril Ibarra, who was shot a few days ago, was in the same file.
Yes, him.
Linked to termination contracts. The Ibarra one, however, was cancelled for some reason. I think because Marburg arranged it.
Yeah, that was him.
Do you have the contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
Not on me, no.
That would have been too much to hope for, I suppose. No worries, we'll figure this out.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Madison, you did the right thing warning me, and I appreciate it. I probably shouldn't have accepted your call. I think that may make things worse for you.
For me? I think I was a little more worried about you.
Well, that's
nice. And I
nice.
appreciate it. I'll do whatever I can to protect you.
You need to look out for yourself first. Mike...
But you know me now.
He's going to try and kill you.
Ah, dossier.
What are you going to do?
Miss St. James, you've only been employed by the VCI for a short time, and as Marburg's assistant. That's an important position, especially for a man of his influence.
It really is.
I was abroad studying art history, but when it comes to paying the bills, I thought I would apply for an administrative assistant position. The language skills helped. VCI does a lot of work with foreign governments.
Yes.
My point is, what you discovered is sensitive information. This could prove dangerous for you.
I know.
I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
When in Rome, do as.
Has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Indeed, with
Give me the
Marburg.
address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Miss St. James,
Fair
you've
enough.
already gotten into more trouble than you know by speaking to me, and that's my fault. However, you know Marburg, and you know what you found makes you a liability.
Yes.
I can protect you. I have a location in Rome that
A
Marburg doesn't
locaton,
know about,
actually.
and you can stay there. But in return, I need whatever information you can provide to take him down.
But...
Let me do my job. If I can expose him, you're safe. And if he gets by me, trust me, no one else can protect you.
Yeah, put the fear in her, Mike. You do
I
it.
can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then
That
that's
would be
all
a
I
good
need.
start.
Come with me.
I wanted some lunch, and I didn't even get some goddamn lunch. Yes, in an unusual coincidence, she learned of a contract taken out against our life. That's not a good sign. Okie dokie. So, the next logical place to go is Marburg's villa. So I believe that is indeed the next mission. So Madison's staying with us now.
Anything on the news?
There's nothing new on the news. We've already looked at it. Except for a thing about Albara being dead, so let's go have a look at the computer instead, because it's much more interesting. Because we know how he died. That was simple. That was us. You have no mail available. Clearinghouse. We can investigate Marburg's villa. It's dossier information on Deus Vult. We'll want that. And a map. We need this map for one of the very important things that comes up. So let's have a look. Have we got anything we can sell? No. No. No, we will keep all that stuff. We might use it at some point. No. Well, we don't really need that, so we'll sell the shock absorbers. No, we'll keep those mines. They will be useful later. You will see why. And that gives us a little bit of extra money. Is there anything good that we could get? Recoil springs? No. Composite pistol components? No. Composite grip? That could be good. Custom pistol grip? Okay, but it costs a fair bit. Customized pistol clip. Extended featherweight. Nah, I'm happy with what we've got at the moment. That's fine. Alrighty, assault rifle. Anything cool here? No. That's interesting. Looks like an AK. Custom grip, no. Scope, we've already got one. We've already got a better one. The customized clip could be good. But I think we'll go with what we've currently got. And there's nothing new here in terms of good stuff. So, let us go. Read a little about Deus Vult. Alrighty, where are they? There they are. So they are quick to react to threats, use cover, and make liberal use of explosives and mines to even the odds. They use the latest espionage tech for the variety of dirty operations they do, and as a result, many gadgets or ambushes aren't as effective. While one of Marburg's agents might fall for a sound generator once, they're unlikely to fall for it twice. Well, that's fine, we've got flashbangs instead. So, let us go and infiltrate Marburg's place. So I'll call this an episode, and I'll take a quick break, and then afterwards we will commence with the infiltrating.